Hey guys, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com. A little fumble tongue today. My baby girl, my 8-month-old, had a little 102.5 fever last night. Her first one, so Daddy's a little bit stuttering today on some of his words, but she's doing fine now. Our fever broke early this morning. So what I wanted to do is run out here and get you guys, something that I deemed worthy of a video to back up the cleanest pictures on the site for this beautiful 1994 Sea Ray Signature 180. Now, this has been a garage stored vessel. We're going to just take a quick walk through. We have all of the maintenance records, brand new manifolds and risers, and when I pop up and you guys take a look at that engine, it is about as pretty as it's going to get. We're just going to take a quick look at the outdrive on this 94 Alpha 1 Mercruiser, power trim SD, and initially I'm noticing here on the back of the starboard side we got a few little chips and nicks, which, for a 94 model, I wouldn't expect any less. But I got to tell you, the condition of this Sea Ray 180 Signature is unbelievable. As always, marine surveys recommended. Bring your mechanic. We will sea trial the vessel under contract. And I'm just giving you a walk through. Personal items have seen not included. And this is just a nice catch by a nice man that loved his boat and kept it in unbelievable condition. Remember, this is a 94. Okay, now I want to show you up in the bow area we got here. You guys can see we got a cosmetic chip. I would definitely put something on that and fill that in. And that is minor beans for what we're looking at here. And as we go through the rest of it, you are in the same pretty shape. I normally say, the vessel needs a detail, but she's good for the water now. Now, something before I hop up in and show you how, what a good value that this vessel is, I want to let you guys know for a 94, this Profile 2000's steel trailer is not in the best of shape. Now, the vessel came here from Georgia, without difficulty, and will probably get to where it needs to be, but we are, and I am recommending, as you guys can see, this trailer is going to need a little bit of work. I don't know if I'd invest a few dollars, probably $200-300, a little welding will probably take care of the issues, but I need you to keep in mind, the trailer is basically the cradle for your baby, and these trailers were designed, the water runs through them. So I think even if you do put the money into it, you'll get a couple of years out of it at best. My recommendation is probably invest in a new or a pre-owned. Galvanized would be fine for this boat. As well, when you're getting into those landings, these boats are light on the water, so galvanized tends to stay in the water a little more. But aluminum is definitely the way to go nowadays, even if they float a little bit. Torsion axle looks great, tires are in good shape, but this trailer is definitely going to need a little bit of work. It will ride the boat to where it needs to be. If you're going to be in dry stack or docking the vessel, then I wouldn't really worry about it. But just keep that in mind. Trailer is included, but trailer needs a little bit of work. You guys, I don't want you to come down and be disappointed. You guys know I tell it the way it is. Now remember, this is has been garage kept. You don't have things that have been replaced here. I'm going to get my shoes off because I just was in a pile of mud. Just a quick look. This is actually the bow cover. Area cover. Quick look at the cushions. Overall, just a beautiful vessel. Just a great little 180. New manifolds and risers. All services up to date. Like I said, all service records are intact. You have basically white cushions with an eggshell. I'm colorblind, so I'm going to call it a beigey. Look, that is not sunwear. They actually goes white, beige, or eggshell. Cushions and everything is just, you guys can see, you're not having any rips, tears, stitching issues, nothing. no sun fading, no drying. We have a solid floor that the carpet is in beautiful shape. I gotta tell you, I can't see this vessel having any more than 300-400 hours on it, you know, 500 at most if it was used. I mean, you know, some of these guys use the vessels, you know, 10-12 hours a year. Even down in here will tell you the true tale. This is where you can see this, you know, hasn't been cleaned. This would be deteriorated and disgusting and ew and mold, and even down underneath the deck is immaculate. We're not going to call it immaculate, but in great shape. Cushions, just everything is just true to tail. Just a great little vessel. You guys can see. Here is the actual cockpit cover. And then we're just gonna, hey, let's turn that key, see if that gasket, whoop, there we go, half tank gas. I see the amp gauge popping on, and I'm just gonna assume, I haven't had it out on the water yet, but please give me a reason to take you out on the water. And let's give this thing a nice little sea trial. And you know, everything, even here, just look, just in great shape. It's kind of like finding a nice older car that just somebody just took so good care of it. It just, oh, I love it. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you right here. This is kind of neat. Even you guys can see even these fittings, I mean, they're not sun faded, colored, deteriorated. Tucking area for the bimini, which from initial indications down to the rubber, I mean, looks to be in great shape. And I'm going to assume, yep, let's just take a look. Zippers will tell us the tale. Yeah, I mean, look at the inside. I mean, this, I don't even know if this bimini's ever been used. So I'm sure it has been, but you know, all for the flair, for the dramatic. Fresh interstate battery. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this out. This is the one that really got me. Because it's great that, you know, okay, so yeah, I can deal with getting a trailer and I can do all of that, but let me see what my engine looks like. Tilt that back. And bam! Look at this. Generally, a lot of these 3.0 liters, the 6 cylinders at about 135 horsepower, which was standard on these, a 5.0 V8 Alpha 1, you're going to be up at about 190 to 200 horsepower on this. New manifolds, new risers, and just so you guys can see, you can look at the hoses and the belts. Everything has just been kept up. Garage stored, maintained, records to prove it. Just a pretty boat. You know, a rare find in this model year, in this condition. So, you know, I'm happy. You know, if it wasn't for, you know, the trailer needing a few dollars worth of work, then in fact, you would have a home run here. But it is what it is. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com with a Sea Ray 180 signature in 94 model year, in about as good a shape as you are going to find one in any 94 model, unless it hasn't been touched, at least in my experience. Rob signing off here, and I'm going to close you out on the pretty control panel. You guys have a great and safe boating day.